Tell me a little bit about the Ultimate Rose.
The Ultimate Rose was founded 7 years ago, and the reason we founded the Ultimate Rose was to try to present products that differentiate themselves in the floral industry. So our vision was to try to give people that buy flowers something that they've never seen before. And it was about the product, but it was about the packaging as well. So we wanted to give something, when you give somebody flowers, you want to make an impression, and we wanted to give them something that makes a very, very long-lasting impression that people will be wow. In fact, we call it the wow factor, and it has to do with the packaging, the way you receive the roses, the products themselves, and so on. So really, when somebody gets it, they can't wait to call somebody and say, wow, you can't believe what I just saw and what I received.
So the whole presentation is first class.
Absolutely.
Not like they've seen.
Exactly. Even from our shipping boxes. Our boxes in our long stem roses, they have on the, it's a corrugated box, and on the outside it says world's largest roses, because we want even the UPS driver, when he's dropping a package off, for him to go to the door and say, look at, that he feels like he's going to handle it with care, and the person, before they even open it, they already have an expectation that this is going to be something exciting, amazing, and very special.
Yeah, and that's an excellent point, Sean. When the person gets the box, this is an example of our 4-foot roses, and when you look at it, they're delivered in a very elegant black box. And before you even see it, this is in a brown corrugated box. But when somebody's delivering this to a significant other, wow, what could this possibly be? They open up the box, they see the beautiful black box with the gold foil lettering, wow, this is beautiful. And the money shot, when you open it up, you're getting a product that's packaged, and they see these roses that are just absolutely gorgeous, and it's nothing they've ever seen before. And so you're really getting the wow factor. And what happens is, when somebody gives somebody or sends somebody flowers, roses, it's great. You might get an email, says, hey, love the product, thank you very much, love so-and-so. When somebody typically receives a product like this, they can't wait to get on the phone and call and say, oh my God, I've never seen anything like this, where did you get these? And so it's a very rewarding experience for the person sending the roses. It's a really, really good feeling to do something different.
We get such amazing feedback from our customers, and they send in just beautiful testimonials after they receive our product, and they can't wait to send it to someone else, because so many times, we've been together for 33 years, and he's given me so many roses, and I love them, no matter when, no matter what occasion. It's always something that's always special and amazing. But when we saw these roses, and he went down to Ecuador and I came back, I was completely blown away. And I knew that if I was, as many times as he's very generous to me, but as many times as I had received roses, I had never seen anything like this product. And when you look at it, and Tom, do you want to show me one of the roses we have here? When you see this rose itself takes 6 months for a rose plant.
Yeah, it's actually about 4 months. But what happens is, and again, another excellent point, our roses aren't just long, they're unique. And our quality standards, and this is what is amazing to me, if you look at the head size of this, it's at least 2 to 3 times the size of a normal head rose. If you look at the petal, I'm 6 feet tall, so I've got relatively large hands.
5'11" and a half.
Yeah. 5'11" and a half, okay. But the petal is about the size of my hand, so it's gigantic. The stems are very, very thick, at least 1 centimeter thick. They're very straight. The foliage is perfect. So it's about the whole product. It's not just an extra long rose where it looks like a little head on a stick. And so that's what the company's all about, is really different products, very, very high quality products, but very, very unique products as well.
And our the elegant red roses, we have them in 3 different sizes. So we have a 3-foot version, a 4-foot version, and a 5 to 6-foot version. They come packaged exactly like this. All of them are in the black box with the gold foil, the gold lettering. The heads, we've laid them out so that when you open it, you immediately see all 12 of the roses as a good presentation. And they're protected by a nice piece of foam that protects each of the head, so that when you get them, that they're all intact and beautiful. And each one of these, if you open it up, they have a water tube on them. So when these arrive, and if you can see, we have put a water tube on each one, and then they're strapped in with a pair of clippers, so that these stems they're not a regular pair of scissors. You can't cut these stems because they're so thick. So we put a pair of shears in with each one of these. with each one of the dozens, so that you can go ahead and use those.
I have created one real big problem with this company. I just don't have the same impact when I bring you rose anymore, so that is a little problem.
He still does. I still,
We're getting over that.
that's not true.
I
still
think a
love it
lot of
every
people-
time.
A lot of people will have that same problem. Tell me some more specifics about your products.
Well, one of the things that when we started this, one of the biggest advantages that we have is we are the farm. We have farms in Ecuador, down in South America, that they measure them by hectares, and each hectare is about 2.2 statute acres. So our farms are anywhere from 30 to 50 hectares, so they're over 100 acres. It's all produced in greenhouses. You can't get a product like this without having the most optimal growing conditions, and our conditions are perfect. Roses especially love altitude, and in Quito, Quito is the capital of Ecuador, our farms are up in the Andes Mountains, anywhere from 50 to 200 miles up outside of Quito. And Quito, the base elevation is about 9,000 feet. So by the time you get to our farms, you're at about 10,000, 10,500 feet. And very, very simple explanation, the higher in altitude you can get your farm without having a frost. If you say 9,000 feet in Colorado, you're picturing blizzards and snowstorms. Quito is right on the equator. In fact, literally the equator just about goes through one of our farms. So we can get the highest elevation without having a frost, and you have optimal growing conditions. There's other things like the climate year-round. People don't realize Ecuador is one of the most diverse countries in the world. They have beaches, they have rainforests, they have volcanoes, they have glaciers. We have one farm, we have a volcano, Cotopaxi is about 12 miles from our farm. So you have the most optimal growing conditions, the most optimal fertile soil, and that's how we're able to achieve the results we get. One of the things Charlotte mentioned, and I'll let you go in a second, but she told me I can't do that, but I'm on a roll. But our plants, there's so many things that go into growing an ultimate rose or a giant rose. Our plants yield 2.5 stems per year, and that's how we get such a big, beautiful product, basically.
Okay. Tom, this all sounds really great, almost too good to be true, something that you have to really see to believe.
Mike, that's an excellent point, and I can't tell you how excited Charlotte and I are to be part of the HSN family. We've been exposed to them through some relationships we have, and I'll tell you what a wonderful organization. The thing that excites us the most, our products are extremely visual, and what happens since we've been in business, we have a very, very astute customer service group, and most of our customers are return customers. So we get a lot of feedback, and the feedback is usually 99.99% extremely positive. People love them. I appreciate your help. We go out of our way to support customers. If it's somebody's anniversary, birthday, we'll put extra roses and crystals, things like that. So the feedback's phenomenal. Our challenge has always been, how do we get these in front of people? Because you could describe this rose until you're blue in the face, and you think people get it, but then when they see it, it's like they never heard what you were talking about. It's like, oh my God, I get it. And the abilities we have, what HSN brings, is such a vast market that are not currently buying floral products from them.
Well, they give such a trusted value with HSN. You have a customer base that is so loyal to you, and predominantly it's female customer base. And for the most part, other than Valentine's Day, it's generally the female or the woman of a household that's buying flowers year-round for their mom, for their sister, for Mother's Day, for their friend's birthday, for someone who's even has passed away, or someone who's sick or in the hospital. So many times it is that woman that's buying those. And even for Valentine's Day, moms buying for their daughters, or maybe buy something for their mom. So at Valentine's Day too, they buy for their friends, or maybe someone who's lonely. So I think with your customer base, it's just a perfect fit, and people are buying. We ship hundreds of dozen every single day of the year.
Yeah. So, thousands of dozen in some cases. But the awareness factor, we've done print ads, we've done online ads, and again, this is something that I'm more excited about than I've ever been, and it's because of the ability of us to partner with HSN, bring them a very unique product, something people have never seen. It's an incredible value for their customers because we are farm direct, so they're going to get them. We have these in our coolers in Melbourne, Florida, about 3 days after they were actually cut in the fields in Ecuador. So you're getting a cutting edge product. It's incredibly fresh. And the way they reach their customer base, they being HSN, it's going to really, really help us bring out the awareness and a visual standpoint that we've been trying to do since we've been in business. You know, other things we do, this is a product that, again, very cutting edge. It's a stem dyed rose, and it's something that we've perfected. And again, it's a live, fresh cut rose. We guarantee a 7-day freshness on all our roses, but it's something people have never seen. We're doing a special for Valentine's Day. It's called a sweetheart rose, and each petal is either white or red. And when they open up, they're magnificent. And again, the whole idea, whether it's our extremely long stem giant head reds, the stem dyes, you're giving somebody something that they're going to open the box and go, wow, I've never seen this. This is incredible. And they're going to call you, and they can't wait to tell you, I've never seen this. It's really, really incredible.
What's really unique about this product, this is something that, you know, when Tom and I first were doing this business and we decided to start growing the long stem rose, we were trying to come in and find something very unique and very different in a floral industry that's hundreds of years old. And so when we came up with this idea to do the stem dye, this is done actually through a white, beautiful Vendella rose, and you split the stems, and then you choose dye colors based on however you want the color combination to come out. So the first one that we did was this rainbow color, and it has like every single petal. If I open this up, every petal is a different color all the way throughout. So it's not something that's dipped or is sprayed on. It's actually done through the capillaries of the stem. But what was really nice about this is we were able to create for a lot of different occasions. So for instance, on Mother's Day, we came up with one that is purple, it's like a lavender
purple,
pink,
lavender,
and
white,
and it's
gorgeous,
just beautiful for
gorgeous.
Mother's Day. We did one for St. Patrick's Day, and it was green and white. That's actually
Gorgeous,
really beautiful. Yeah. And so for Valentine's Day, for Christmas, we have a red, white, and green. For
4th of
Halloween,
July,
4th
red,
of
white,
July.
and blue. They're really
So
just
it
spectacular.
actually now created something a little more special. Or for someone who has their favorite color, you're shipping product to a friend's for their birthday, and they love yellow and white. Well, we now have a flower that's yellow and white. It's absolutely beautiful, and it is live. It is fresh. It's a vegetable dye, so it doesn't harm the.
It's all hand done. It's a very
Yeah.
safe product. It's extremely environmentally friendly. Again, it's just a great product. Cool.
Okay, so
Very exciting.
We're so
Happy
excited.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, thank you.